Who are you speaking?
I think you've nicked me.
Fabrics? You get me red like that?
In that moment, I felt a rush of accomplishment because a piece of fashion bearing my name, Cruella, had appeared in a high-end boutique, and I felt an overwhelming sense of achievement. I was grateful to Hellman for noticing me, and I thought I'd soon be a well-known designer. But fate has a cruel sense of irony. That day, I happened to see Hellman wearing a necklace, the very necklace my mother had left me. My heart dropped. Years of secrets came crashing out. It turned out Hellman had been the one who killed my mother. I couldn't believe my eyes, but in that instant I knew without a doubt, so I began a carefully planned revenge. When Hellman threw a ball, I decided to unveil my newest design right in front of everyone. I wore a mask I'd designed, hidden my identity, and became the center of attention, completely stealing Hellman's spotlight. The headlines were all about me that day, and Hellman was furious. With every fashion wall that followed, Hellman tried to take back her shine. But every time I showed up in bolder, more creative looks, I took her glory again. I even wrote slogans on my dresses, hinting that Hellman was yesterday's news. I walked all over her reputation and climbed into high fashion. I deliberately dumped Hellman's old designs in a garbage truck, shaming them as trash. Fashion magazines went crazy for me, calling me a genius. When Hellman saw the coverage, she was nearly driven mad. She ordered her team to design something that would outshine mine. Not knowing her moves were part of my plan, I made sure Hellman saw my designs, and she didn't hesitate to claim them as her own. She thought they'd bring her fame again, not realizing this was the start of my revenge. I designed an extravagant gown, studded with glittering jewels, but those jewels were actually custom-made moth eggs. I had two partners sneak into her company at night, stage sabotage, and force her to lock the dress in the vault. When the fashion show arrived, the vault's lock had been tampered with and wouldn't open. All the nobles waited to see the lavish piece, so Hellman had no choice but to force the door open. Thousands of moths poured out, sweeping through the hall, and utterly destroyed Hellman's plan. Those glittering decorations were the moth eggs I'd carefully made. Kept in the vault, they hatched, and the moths burst out. At that moment, I appeared outside and started my own fashion show. From then on, my fame exploded, and I became a well-known designer. I didn't just strip Hellman of her reputation, I even ruined her financially.